Hey everyone, I've shown replays previously where I do go through the transports, but those were more consequential that I happen to be going through that route. This is one purposely recorded for going through the transports. For those of you who have watched a number of my replays, you will have already known I've shown a short tactics video on how to go through the transport specifically. This is a full replay with a full game showing an aggressive play after you get through the transports at the end. I'm in the Tier 7 Premium Russian Destroyer Lazo. What's the one really nice thing about it is the spotter plane has almost no cooldown. And you'll see how I used it to great effect this game. And yes, I was shooting AP at the Wyoming. A decent shot with AP at the casemate above the Citadel armor on a battleship can do wonders for your damage.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected. Destroy the target.
Yes, I nearly fully deleted that emerald. As you can see here, I am using island cover to block what the Iron Duke can do. The Iron Duke's shot at me.
Корректировщик взлет произвел.
Now I know there are people who haven't really learned to shoot with a spotter plane. It's definitely a skill that takes some practice to do. One really good use of spotter plane though is if you have a ship shooting in smoke. It's a very good way to more precisely nail that ship.
Вражеский крейсер уничтожен. Attention. Enemy transport ships detected. Destroy the enemy transport ships. Корректировщик. Возвращаюсь на корабль.
And as you saw, the spotter plane just ended, and it's basically back up if I want to use it again. Now here, when you're dealing with a Nicholas, The key thing is to keep your distance from it. The big mistake that gets people killed when doing transports is closing in with the Nicholas and getting themselves torped. Maintain a good distance and you won't have that trouble. And as you can see, I'm not using my hydro. And you won't need your hydro if you keep a good distance. And if you looked at the angle he was turning at, he was unlikely to be able to shoot torps from me turning in like this. But I use my hydro now just in case. Gonna speed up a little bit, as this part should be easy enough to figure out. Just shooting some unarmed transports.
All enemy transport ships were destroyed. Ship commanders, provide cover for the transport ships.
Now here's the part where I would call it aggressive. As you can see, I didn't lose much health, so I have a lot of ship health to play with.
Destroy all enemy warships.
And with spotter plane, it's much easier to see over the rock for more effective shooting. And now I'm moving in, heading to the corner here in preparation for the last spawn of ships.
This is the convoy commander. Our troops are starting to land.
Линкор врага потоплен. Линкор противника уничтожен.
Now, the one thing I may have told about the second wave before or not, when one of the 3 ships in the second wave get sunk, it spawns the last wave right away. So keep that in mind if you want to delay the last wave spawn. As you can see, the Gallant and the Indianapolis got sunk and they came. Now the aggressive part is here. I'm pushing into the corner. I have the broadsides of the last wave and I'm gonna start punishing them.
Линкор врага потоплен.
Пожарная тревога.
This is some very easy damage, and if you're in a smoke cruiser, you can come in earlier and shoot from smoke.
This is the convoy command. Enemy onshore installations were suppressed. All enemy ships were
And if you saw, my AP salvos on the Colorado was getting 4,000, 5,000 damage rolls. If you aim it correctly, you can get significant damage with your AP on battleship casemates. That's pretty much the end of the replay. Let me know what you think of trying something more aggressive, and it's definitely something you can think about doing yourself. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.